What's up guys, I'm Becoming and welcome to another war recap with the Boston Tea Party. This weekend, Boston Tea Party warred against Reddit Templars in our recent Champions War League matchup. We did come out victorious, 85-83, so I hope you guys were here for the stream last night and maybe even stuck around for Klaus's stream for the final 2 hours of the war. It was certainly a pretty close finish. If you see 85 to 83, you would say, okay, well that's pretty decisive, and yes, definitely a decisive victory, but certainly very, very close. And you know, there were things that Boston did well, but there was also things that Templars honestly did better than we did. So if you were to look at the stats here, Boston Tea Party put up an impressive 63% 99 hit rate. That's one of our higher percentage hit rates, 99 this season, so we're proud and happy that that's happening for us. Templars not far behind, definitely had to sacrifice some 9v10 scouts for slightly less of a performance there. But as we move up 10v10, Reddit Templars did pick up 2 10v10 triples that were unanswered by Boston Tea Party. So we are actually going to be viewing one of their 10v10 triples just to give them some honor, because it was 2 really nice hits. Honestly, both of them were excellent hits. And then moving up, we're back onto the Boston Tea Party side of things. Boston was able to clear the 10v11 doubles in 9 attempts, whereas Templars spent 11 attacks to only get 2 of them done. So that forced an 11v11 attempt, and that would have actually, if that had been a triple, it would have tied the star count and won the war for Templars. So that was their last move, the last ditch effort at the very end of this war, was for them to go 11v11, and they were actually they're unable to get the double with that attack. So yeah, and then to back all of that up, even though Templars, you know, had got those 2 10v10 triples, they had 2 dip fails, which were completely offset and overshadowed by perfect 6-for-6 11v10 performance on the side of Boston. So pretty close war, exciting finish, good stuff, great attacks. Let's go ahead and watch the first one here, and it's going to be Damp going 10 for 10 against Vinsbro Paul. So this hit was really great. Basically, it's a shattered entry with King and Queen. Now, interestingly enough, there's actually no bowlers or anything. He's literally just gonna put his heroes behind 2 golems and go right at the royals here. And this was such a dominant attack. Even though he misses his queen ability, the raid still crushes. So let's just see how he does this. He's got some, you know, 2 of those loons able to take out that cannon, which frees up this corner for the wizards to basically free funnel that side, just minimal wizards. And on this bottom side, he drops a second golem with 2 more wizards to help funnel that as well. This jump spell is gonna lead both of these golems in, maintaining aggro from that cannon the entire time. The cannon will eventually fall to this wizard down here, and everything just slowly progresses into the base. He's gonna drop that poison on top of the witch, the dragon, the king, and just keep marching up in there. His king and queen are doing all of the work right now. All the heavy lifting is up to king and queen, so it's pretty impressive stuff. You know, just using the royals. You know, usually you're seeing like a lot of, you know, maybe like 5 or 6 bowlers tossing behind this, but he realizes the value that he needs. He just needs to get this Inferno Tower here, and he misses the queen ability. He doesn't fire queen, and he should have. I mean, if he'd fired that, it would have taken out this sweeper right there, and that would have made this even easier, even more butter. So watch how he does this. Dropping this first down onto the first air defense right there. Just slow roll some loons in behind. He's gonna wait to drop a rage, basically to force everything in as quickly as possible towards this remaining Inferno Tower. And it's looking really good. The second rage, just to look, all these defenses are being encompassed by this rage spell. Really nice value there. Also, fighting the air sweeper, so good to keep all of those loons raged as they progress across. Super, super nice. And you know, just continuing to push, looking really, really nice. And you know, he's got pups, minions all over the base. A ton of loons that are gonna end up coming into this last AD as the final defense. So, you know, this was really great. I'll go ahead and 4x it. Good job to Damp of the Reddit Templars. I was really impressed overall with the 10v10 performance coming out of Templars. You know, I think both of these bases, there was only like, I know at least one of them, there was 1 scout attempt, and then it was a 3-star. And then this one, I guess we could go back and double check if we really wanted to. So like, that was Vinsbro Paul defense, Vinsbro. Yeah, so that one, it required 2 2 attempts, and then there was a 3-star. So pretty cool stuff there. Anyways, guys, let's jump on down. Let's see no surrenders for some 9v9 action, hitting number 13. So this is on the side of Boston, one of the Boston Tea Party attackers. He's gonna be bringing the Queen Walk Loon, but this time he's gonna be bringing about 15 minions. So it's sort of like a pseudo TDH, like kind of a TDH. Usually with TDH, you're wanting like 20 something minions, but you know, I'd say 15 minions, that's pretty significant. But he gets great value out of these minions. And it all comes together really nicely, but his queen charge is really the most notable part about this. This is a really great charge. He's gonna drop king over here with some wizards, basically to force the queen into these defenses instead of the possibility of her walking out like this, away from this air defense. So by clearing this trash right here, using the king and some wizards, he's gonna ensure that the queen is gonna progress directly towards this air defense first. And watch the wall breaker action here. Here comes the 4 wall breakers, bam bam, and just crack the wall right open. Beautiful wall breaking right there. That was so sick. Unfortunately, kind of mistimes these wizards out here. The cannon doesn't quite get the aggro on, or the queen doesn't take the cannon aggro, and then she's gonna actually end up stepping back out of range, but at that point in time, the queen is already in the base. She's gonna have a CC encounter with the queen, and this is actually gonna be kind of dangerous. So here comes he had a really cheap lure right there. Here comes the CC and the queen. He's gonna have to rage again as the clan castle approaches, and he's gonna get this witch out, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and continue for the next air defense. Now watch this Laloon. This queen has basically cleared an entire, like, if you were to cut the base in half, cleared the entire right side of the base by herself, and she'll live the whole raid. And here comes the Lalo from the bottom. These loons from way downtown, definitely gonna take a minute for them to approach, but look, he didn't actually get the full CC lure, guys. The baby dragon's gonna come out. He's gonna have to use rage spell and pups to take this bad boy down. And luckily, these pups just barely have enough juice to take down a defending baby dragon that was unaccounted for. So that was super fortunate. That rage spell was so clutch. And it was, I think it was only like 4 pups that actually took the BD down. So super nice. We'll 4x it. The rest is pretty much just clean up. Everything's gonna wrap up. Tons of minions, tons of pups. Corner troll Tesla. Doesn't quite go down to the giant archer, but the giant minion would have taken it out. Sweet. Very good stuff, no surrender. Love the attack, man. Moving on, let's go see Sword on number 17. So Sword, this is one of our new dudes, and actually the 2 remaining attacks here are going to be by new additions to our CWL team. So really happy to have seen this attack. This is a wonderful use of Suicide Hero Lalo. So you're gonna see just how much value he's able to get out of his king and his queen combined. I mean, it's just the perfect amount. Now, this base actually does have a CC Lava Hound, so he's gonna try to stay away from that Lava Hound as best as possible. If he can avoid triggering it, that's entirely desirable. So in behind the king, he's got 2 wizards help push this along, and the queen is gonna follow up behind, take this free air defense by the town hall, and progress towards the defending queen. So this is super nice. This is really great value. They've walked all the way down, cleared a ton of trash. Queen's gonna end up taking this archer tower, and eventually, yes, stepping up and taking queen here. So it's looking really good so far. King is beaten on the town hall. As soon as that goes down, he's gonna step up, see the defending queen, and queen will, in the nick of time, show up, pop the ability in just a moment, and execute the defending queen. And then the Lalo will start. So let's go ahead and wait. The Lalo should be starting from 3, I believe this is the attack, starting from 3 o'clock, right? Yes, okay, so here's the Laloon from 3 o'clock. It's progressing pretty nicely. Now, he's missed this Expo and this Wizard Tower. This was kind of an interesting choice here. And as it goes along, maybe we'll have a little bit better understanding of why that is. But anyways, he's gonna get some loons to push in for that sweeper, but they'll pretty much terminate. They won't end up getting this other sweeper or this Wizard Tower here, but he's got haste and rage spells. He's gonna drop his final rage on this oopsie Tesla farm up here. Really good choice. 5 loons, able to take down 4-point defenses. That was a nice value rage spell. And the skeleton spell over the Expo to keep it distracted. Last second hound pop, tons of pups minions all over the base. Beautimous. Beautiful stuff. Sword. Love the attack. We'll 4x it. Good gerb, dude. Good gerb. And we're gonna back up, and one more attack. Guys, we're gonna be showing the a guy named Grab Z attacking number 30. Another new addition to our CWL roster. Super excited to have this guy in, and this is going to be a Shattered Hobo, I believe. Yes, it's gonna be a Shattered Hobo. But if you see what happens with this attack, and this is kind of crazy how this works out. He's gonna get in here, and I think he takes bowlers here. I'm pretty sure he does. Well, let's just watch how this unfolds. He's got a pretty decently wide funnel. It's gonna be a really easy entry with a jump spell. He's not gonna worry about wall breaking or anything. He's gonna jump into this space. Look, he's gonna bridge all 3 of these compartments, allowing him access to 2 splash towers, the bomb tower, the queen, 2 arch towers. This is a high value compartment to execute, in addition to pulling the clan castle. Now, knowing that the clan castle is a lava hound, notice what he's done. He's not dropping his queen here. He's waiting to drop the queen elsewhere to get value. So basically he's waiting to kill the queen to take down these 2-point defenses right here. And as soon as that happens, and as soon as this queen dies, it's time to start the Laloon. So luckily the king barely jumps this wall, able to smack that stuff out, and the bomb tower doesn't quite go down. So that's unfortunate. But here we go. The queen is dropped over on this corner, and he's gonna start his hog riders. Now he starts the hogs away from the queen. So now the CC Lava Hound is gonna chase the hogs, do no damage at all, and this is just gonna be a butter attack from here on out. Super easy with 3 heals. He's got a skeleton spell to also help with some cleanup if need be. Also a poison to help deal with the skellies that are chasing. Super nice, super easy there. Gonna poison King a little bit as they go. I think the heal spell or the poison was a little bit misplaced there, because he is gonna lose a decent amount of hogs on that, initial compartment right there, but still progressing nicely. Hog riders are going to just progress all the way around the base. Still one more heal spell in the bag. He's gonna drop it shortly over this expo, and very nice. So meanwhile, the queen is still walking. Unfortunately, she had to expend the ability, and the king will smack her to death, but that's just fine. Lava Hound still trailing the hog riders. Gonna do nothing here, and he's got a wizard, 2 minions, and a skelly spell for cleanup. Let's go ahead and 4x this. Good job to Grab Z. New buddy on our CWL roster. Sick attack, dude. Clutch, good patience, nice identification of the CC Lava Hound, not using the queen to pop it, just trying to ignore it. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this war recap for the Boston Tea Party. We are super stoked after basically a 2-week break. 1 week was the bye week for the entire Champions War League, and the last weekend was actually a free win because our opponent left the league. So this is our first week back in 2 weeks. Sick win for us. GG, well played, Reddit Templars. Take care. See you later.